Hello, everybody. DC Fan 99. Finally off from summer semester, so now I can, focus on preseason for now until fall. Um, I was originally going to give my Hall of Fame game thoughts like 5 or 10 minutes after the game ended, or like the morning after, but then I just decided, fuck it, I'm going to do it. Uh, Closer to the Cowboys and Cardinals game, just so I can give a little, some thoughts on that game too, even though it's pretty much going to be the same as the Hall of Fame game. But anyways, just some thoughts on the game. Micah Parsons showed out for sure. Definitely showed everybody why he was still worthy of a first round pick despite missing all of last year. Um, I really don't like the fact that he only played a few series on defense. Like that's usually what you do for starters who are like, seasoned veterans are just trying to knock off just a little bit of rust. But Micah Parsons, he's a full-on fucking rookie. So like, if I was a defensive coordinator, I would have at least let him play throughout like half of the second quarter or even the full first half. I mean, you guys probably heard him on Hard Knocks. Like he was just starting to get comfortable too. So I really don't understand that decision at all. But from what we did see, excuse me, from like the 5 or 10 plays that he was in, definitely saw great bursts of speed. He was closing the edge on Najee Harris, who everybody said was supposed to have a huge game on this, but I think he had like 7 carries for like 24 yards or some shit, something like that. But uh, definitely loved what I saw from Micah Parsons, and I'm excited to see what he can do in tomorrow's game versus Arizona. Hopefully, he'll be in for a little bit longer, so he can get more comfortable and we can really see what we have in number 11. I liked what I saw from Israel Mukwamu as well. Uh, Cooper Rush, Cooper Rush, Ben DiNucci, both of you fucking buy. I'm tempted to say Garrett Gilbert too. He really he didn't look too good either. So yeah, 8 years later, the Cowboys still have a fucking backup quarterback problem. Um, Nashawn Wright, I have mixed opinions about Nashawn Wright. I absolutely love him, but it seems to me, and I know he's a work in progress. He really should have been selected around like the 6th round or something, but we picked him up for his size and his ball skills. Of course, he was formerly a wide receiver. Um, he's definitely going to be a work in progress this year. Absolutely not going to be defensive rookie of the year or anything. But from what I can see from Nashawn Wright, he's mainly like an outside corner. He he only mainly covers well on the sideline. If you put a receiver on an inside route, from what I've seen, he looks like shit. I think I saw one clip that John Machota posted on Twitter of him going against Noah Brown, and he was like 5 yards away from Noah Brown after he hit his move. Just made him look pretty bad. But on the outside, he can cover Gallup. He even could sometimes cover CD Lamb, which is huge. He's definitely been showing out in the mini camp, the rookie mini camp, and in training camp as well. I love what I've seen from him so far, but before I'm fully on the Nashawn Wright hype train, I just want to see how well he can cover on the inside man to man, right? So he, I'm not denying he's definitely going to be a work in progress this year, but I'm also not going rah rah. You know, we want him as our number 2 corner. That's just my opinion. For me personally, My starting secondary would be Trayvon Diggs, number one, obviously. Kelvin Joseph at number two. Maurice Kennedy in the slot. Donovan Wilson, even though we haven't heard anything about him this offseason besides him changing his uniform number, which is a little scary. But Donovan Wilson and Malik Hooker. And when Malik Hooker goes down, you could throw in DeMonte KZ, but if he's too inconsistent or looks like shit, throw in Israel Mukuamu. That's probably what my secondary would look like. Um, I mean, really, what can I say that you haven't heard multiple times over the last week? Anthony Brown looks like shit. Jalen Smith looks like shit. Kelvin Joseph, despite him being a rapper, he looks pretty decent. Nashawn Wright looks pretty decent. Trayvon Diggs and CeeDee Lamb, they've been going at it all minicamp. CeeDee Lamb, he's a fucking god. I mean, the fact that we're even talking about CeeDee Lamb being our number one receiver among Michael Gallup and Amari Cooper, that's just crazy. He's going to have a huge year. He's definitely playing like a number 88 for us. Amari Cooper off the PUP list. You also have DeMarcus Lawrence off the PUP list. The Dallas Cowboys, we still don't have a fucking good kicker. I mean, Lance Zierlein, sure, but I just think he was pretty fucking inconsistent last year. So I really don't like the fact that he's still our kicker at all. What else? Dak Prescott, he's been looking great before we had to pull him out for a shoulder strain, just playing it extremely safe. Dak Prescott looks like he and Mike McCarthy really don't have a good connection at all. And if Dak doesn't like him, goddammit, I don't like him. I mean, it definitely looks like that our defense has been turning it around big time, almost a complete 180 from what we've seen so far in training camp. But even if we have just a top 15 or a top 20 defense this year, definitely a big improvement, in my opinion. Considering last year we were, what, 29th overall or something. Definitely one of the worst defenses we've had in franchise history. Turned it around a little bit in the second half of the season, but we were still pretty dog shit. As far as the Arizona Cardinals game, I'm just excited to see more of our rookies. I'm excited to watch Nashawn Wright. My eyes are pretty much glued to him the entire time. Micah Parsons, I really want to see him out there longer, you know. And Dak Prescott, if we're going to see him in the preseason, it'll probably be week 2, and then week 3 will probably be the new no-name game. You know, we'll probably see him week 2, and then again week 1 of the regular season. People are saying that Jordan Lewis is assumably going to be our slot corner. I don't really like the sound of that. I think Maurice Kennedy really deserves it. He's been showing out a lot more in training camp. Connor Williams, what the fuck? Like, I just don't know what to think of Connor Williams at this point. 1 week, he's getting second team center reps, right? He's getting demoted from our starting left guard to our backup center. And then the next week, he's throwing fucking Aaron Donald on his ass. Aaron Donald, who is one of, if not the greatest defensive tackle this league has ever seen. And people are calling Connor Williams Aaron Donald's daddy. So I just don't know what to think. Hopefully we can get some more answers from our next preseason game tomorrow. As far as everything else, Daniel Jones, from what I've seen, from what I heard, he looks horrid. Good news for us. Uh, I've kind of heard the same thing about Jalen Hurts too, but that probably could have been bullshit. And as far as Washington, they really don't have a quarterback, so they're probably going to get one in the first round next year. But outside of that, that's pretty much everything. There's definitely a new sense. There's definitely a new atmosphere with this team. This year definitely feels different. Everybody, excuse me, everybody has recognized the Kool-Aid at this point. I'm still not even considering it. Okay. Oh, Jerry Jones, he said that Jimmy Johnson is going to be in the NFL or is going to be in the Dallas Cowboys Ring of Honor. Okay. Jerry Jones is still the GM of the Dallas Cowboys, so great. He's not an asshole anymore, according to everybody, I guess. Sure. But, anyways, I'm really just excited to see uh, what our rookies can do tomorrow. I'm excited to see Dak Prescott. I hope he's not playing tomorrow. Hopefully, the next game. If not, week one. We'll see. That's just the top priority, having him ready for the Buccaneers. And hopefully, our offense can get their shit straightened out and score a touchdown. Because from last week, it just seems like deja vu from the 2020 season. Uh, and 2019 and to an extent 2018 too, because we can get in the red zone, but once we get in the red zone, we're the only direction we're going is fucking backwards. So definitely not liking that, and I understand. Before you speed run to the comment section, it is a second team offense. I get that, but it's still not at all something you'd like to see. Hopefully, Kellen Moore can get some fire under their ass, get them in the end zone. Anyways, that's my overall general thoughts on everything. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what y'all think of the preseason. Let me know what y'all think of training camp. Let me know what you think of the Hard Knocks episode. I really don't give a shit. I'm just ready to see more, and more of our young guys and the expectations we have for them, if they can live up to them. We'll see. But anyways, I'll see you guys sometime next week about my thoughts from the Cardinals game and about the next preseason game. I'll see y'all next time, and peace.